In this video, we'll be a part of Qiskit Fall Fest organized by IBM, School of Quantum Technology DIAT, and our club Qiskit. The objective of this fest is to grow the local community skill set and make them familiar with quantum mechanics and Qiskit. Over the course of this fest, we had 3-day long event with the first 2 days featuring talks by speakers who are pioneers in different fields of quantum mechanics, and on the third day, a workshop on Qiskit followed by a coding challenge. Being one of the organizers of this event, I tried my level best to capture most of it, so stay tuned until then. It's 8 in the morning and the excitement is palpable. We are on our way to CV Raman Auditorium where this event will take place. We have invited students not only from our college but also from the local colleges of Pune. In addition, we also streamed the talks online on Gmeet platform. The speakers, dedicated as ever, showed up both in person and in hybrid mode.
So with this, I would like to welcome our chief guest of the evening, Dr. N. sir, to grace this podium with his words of welcome.
First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude and thanks to the organizers, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Raman, and all the members who are involved in this. And we are moving towards next generation communication technologies, edge computing, software test. We see a serious paradigm shift where through evolving the transformation from 5G towards 6G, which would actually interconnect systems across.
And then we get back to some more intriguing talks.
I've been asked to talk on quantum technology and what it holds. The plain answer is that I wish I knew. To make them smaller still, we have to confront the fact that the properties of these devices are those skills. Now, what are these quantum properties and what are the new resources that they bring to the table? To make them useful. Currently, we are in the realm of what we call noisy intermediate quantum particles.
But it was found that there is an adaptive attack when the bank is returning some counterfeit note back to the user. So this was the attack that was done by university in 2010, and this gives me some secret key and then uses some quantum mechanisms to generate the message will be 0 or 1. So before doing the quantum message.
We had our lunch break. There was a snack break in between, but I failed to capture it. Being an organizer, it's really hard to capture everything in detail while completing my other tasks.
Foundational issues in quantum mechanics. But there are so many of them that certainly I cannot spend time on each of this. So let me try an approach where I wanted to take.
It's an argument that quantum mechanics does not create complete theory, but should be supplemented by additional variables, hidden variables, and so on. These additional even cites the EPR paper wrongly. Instead of Einstein, Podolsky and Rosen, he writes Einstein, Rosen and Podolsky because he copied it from a paper by Harnov. B is something, and A and B will have fluctuations. It can be quantum noise or classical noise, whatever it is.
Okay, which has all these five traits have statistical similarity, which is shown at the bottom of the slide. distributes malicious malware. It distributes software which turns victims. The victim becomes itself an attacker.
As we move on to day 2, curiosity might be creeping in. If anyone's curious about what the events were in these 2 days and what this fest is all about in general, I'll link the GitHub page and the official page of Qiskit in the description. These resources contain all the routines, posters, and every detail you want to know about this fest. So let's begin our second day.
So before I get into the technical details, so I just wanted to introduce to the students the business activities that are happening in our lab. Lab a quantum dot in a type of knowledge structure. We are trying to modulate the quantum properties, create effects so that you get a simple emissions. And this is a work from Harvard University where they're trying to make a diamond pillar relation into the excited state at 0 and plus minus 1. But on de-excitation,
Full design class, so you can process the information using qubits and store them in ions. It will be one would assume that you just put it in a quantum potential, static potential. You should be able to travel nicely. Okay, so that was sideband cooling of the electron using sidebands. The ground state cooling using the sidebands. And the ion can escape in that direction. Okay, let's put an electron in that direction. Radio frequency potential. So let's say you have these 4 electrodes, and you instead of putting a static potential, you put a radio frequency on 2 of these diagonal electrodes and connect the other 2 to the ground.
Now, why are we talking about all of these things? So again, as I was just telling you, this is a map of dimension of the sensor. What is the smallest dimension the sensor can take? So as you can see, the most sensitive thing. So please put your hands together for Professor Aditi Singh from Harish Chandra Research Institute, who will be sharing her views on quantum networks. Over to you.
Okay, in next half an hour. So the outline will be what is quantum network. I want to also report just tell you one of the
Are that these 2 channels both can be unsecured. So someone can tap into the system in the quantum as well as classical channel, but only assumption is remain the same. So this is the only assumption, which is well thought of. It says that what are the different aspects of QKD system. So we need something which we have just like we have Earth's curvature as well as environmental disturbances. The holy grail in this complete system is a satellite based.
Researchers share what I've been learning, what I've been doing, and today I want to talk about quantum error correction. So I started working on quantum error correction during my PhD, and what is error correction, and then try to build up to what we have done, because I'm not really sure how many of you are very familiar with quantum error correction. So hopefully.
Now let's go on with our third day. At first, there will be a workshop on Qiskit conducted by one of the professors of SQT.
So when one photon enters into this beam splitter, and let's say it is diagonally polarized, that is 45-degree polarized with respect to horizontal reflect. So if you observe the 1 second, so it is going to be started at 500 photons and it is diagonally polarized. So is unknown to me. First I kept the polarization at 0-degree angle. I got 500 going to the transmitted path and off intensity is going to reflected path. That means the photon is not getting split into 2. So at a given occasion, the photon either collapses into this horizontal and vertical. So its state can be written as 1 over root 2 H and B. For example, if you have a quantum system that is a superposition of H and B,
Cannot be another operator, cannot be
shift to some another operator to quantify.
No, I'll first finish that part. A different notation, different representation called the density operator. So we can for example, when you have a quantum system, the act of measurement is going to display at once. It's called the quantum parallelism. And the extension of this quantum superposition, 1 over 2, something like that. Once you prepare the system, then you can use QC.initialize and the initial state comma.
After the completion of the workshop and the lunch break, we started our QuanTest, where we provided participants with coding challenges. There were prizes provided by IBM to the winners and certificates to the participants. Now let me take this moment to brief you about Qiskit. IBM Qiskit is an open source framework for quantum computing development. It offers tools to create and manipulate quantum circuits, quantum simulators, for testing algorithms, and access to real-world quantum computers in the cloud. Users can explore quantum algorithms, access quantum libraries for machine learning and chemistry, and benefit from a supportive community. As open source software, Qiskit is a vital resource for researchers and developers interested in quantum computing, enabling them to experiment with quantum algorithms and contribute to field's advancement. Now we are approaching to the closing ceremony, a moment of culmination and reflection. Our chief guests are Vice Chancellor of DIAT, Dr. CV Raman Auditorium, and Director of School of Quantum Technology, Dr. G. Raghavan.
Good evening, everyone. Now I would request one of the students to please present the gift to them.
Professor and Director of School of Quantum Technologies, faculty members, invitees and my dear students. In fact, I still recollect the day when I met Professor Raman in IG car. Vice Chancellor told the story of how I got recruited here through our monthly colloquiums. There are no authorities in this area, and through this openness, and fortunately we have got a.
Thank you for being a part of this memorable fest. I'd also like to give a big shout out to the whole of our SQT department, IB, to all the speakers, and my friends in the organization. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.